Hello and welcome to the 18th episode of Behind the Railway series, where we take a look at the stories of the Railway series and locate the real-life counterparts in history. Next up is the series' 18th book, Stepney the Bluebell Engine, first published in 1963. At the start of the volume, the story Bluebells of England, Percy and Douglas discuss the Bluebell Railway, and are at hand to greet the visiting engine Stepney. In Stepney's special, Thomas's train is unexpectedly sidetracked to make way for a special train pulled by Stepney. Next, in Train Stops Play, a cricket team loses their ball in one of Stepney's trucks and has to chase him down in their old car. When Stepney prepares to leave and bold out, a very rude diesel breaks down before he can pull the express, leaving Doug and Stepney to pull the train and save the day. By 1961, the Reverend Audrey had been running out of ideas for stories. That same year, he served as a guest speaker at an event held by the Bluebell Railway Preservation Society in Sussex. While there, he met the railway's first engine, the former London, Brighton and South Coast Railway locomotive Stepney. With an idea in hand, the Reverend just needed an illustrator. His publisher, Eric Marriott, got hold of Swedish-born illustrator Gunvor Edwards and her husband Peter. Both Gunvor and Peter had difficulties trying to imitate the styles of both C. Reginald Dalby and John T. Kenny. In 1963, Peter met with the Reverend Audrey to discuss illustrating the books. The two got on very well, and Audrey grew very fond of Peter and Gunvor's more impressionistic art styles for the book illustrations. Stepney marked yet another turning point in the railway series history, touching on the subject of widespread scrapping of steam locomotives across the UK. This fact was brought up by Percy during Bluebells of England.
Oh dear, I couldn't understand it at all, but engines on the other railway aren't safe now. The controllers are cruel. They don't like engines anymore. They put them on cold damp sidings and then... Percy nearly sobbed. They cut them up.
You're right there, agreed Douglas. If hadn't I escaped, I'd have been cut up too. It's all because of yon diesels. They're all devils, he added fiercely.
The remaining three stories were based off articles in the Railway Gazette's Scrap Heap column. The events of Stepney's special were inspired by a 1905 story about a gentleman missing his train to Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire, then having to order a special train, eventually overtaking the train that departed earlier. Train Stops Play was based off an event in Gloucestershire, where a railway engine held up a cricket match when it was stopped in a position that halted the entire game. Lastly, the rude diesel's mishap in Bowled Out was based off an instance of a new diesel needing to be towed away after sucking an inspector's bowler hat through its air intake. After publication, Stepney the Bluebell Engine was another hit, and proved instrumental in raising support for railway preservation across the United Kingdom. The Reverend even decided to add a model of Stepney to his Farquhar branch layout. What's more, the large number of real-life heritage railways across the UK provided unlimited ideas for the Reverend's new Railway series stories. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and also leave a comment below. Until next time, I'm Captain Rutledge. Good day.